I see a lot of players wanting to go, in this offseason, a lot of players are going to want to go to the Fever.
The Indiana Fever recently accomplished the unthinkable. They went from being the league's punching bag to becoming the WNBA's top free agent destination. Caitlin Clark, every elite athlete searching for a new home, is taking notice of the perfect storm that is developing in Indiana.
This time it's very obvious. They need depth, they need defense, and they're trying to win right now. They cannot really bridge things any longer.
We'll discuss what 10 elite free agents actually think about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever in this video. These aren't just supporting cast members. We're talking about all-stars and former champions who have the ability to elevate the team from postseason contenders to the top in a single season. We also have a bonus 11th name on our list, which is so surprising that it might just blow the internet apart before we break it down. Are you ready?
Are you in a position where you can add some pieces?
Yes, we are. We're definitely in a position, and I would think that if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way she plays, you would want to play with her.
For 7 seasons, Kelsey Mitchell has been the heartbeat of the Indiana Fever. But as an unrestricted free agent, her future with the team has been uncertain. Her potential departure sent shockwaves through the franchise. Until Caitlin Clark arrived. Since then, the energy has She averaged 19.2 points per game last season, including a blistering stretch of 20-plus point performances, paired with Clark's playmaking brilliance. This backcourt duo has the kind of firepower that keeps opposing coaches up at night. But the big question remains. What does Mitchell really think about
getting a little bit more shine and getting the recognition that you deserve, but maybe weren't necessarily getting before?
No, it's a great question. I think that I think the reality of it is that I don't think people would know what else he squared, so shout out to Caitlin. That's just the reality. I think she's done an unbelievable job of bringing, obviously her own fans and people that support her. But, for me, I kind of laugh at it and I embrace it at the same time because I've always kind of flew under the radar. I've always kind of been that person or that player, very conservative, very introvert. So now I get to see the flip side of it. And it's kind of funny. I can laugh about it because I know it's come from a genuine place, but I embrace it from a standpoint of like people not guaranteed to see me play, and now that they do, I just hope I do right by it,
The Fever have a key option to retain their homegrown star. They can place the core designation on Kelsey Mitchell, which would allow them to offer her a Supermax contract worth around $250,000 next season, along with exclusive negotiating rights.
You've changed the world in so many ways. You've done it with so much grace. And I'm so happy to take the floor with you, to be a part of this experience.
Fans are dreaming big thanks to the growing chemistry between Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. But there's an even more electrifying possibility on the horizon. A 9-time All-Star with championship pedigree is weighing her options, and her arrival. MVP and perennial All-Star made her presence felt on both ends of the floor during the 2024 season, averaging 16.6 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game while shooting a blistering 40% from 3. Her versatility, able to play both forward and center and defend multiple positions, would perfectly complement Aaliyah Boston's post dominance. Add Caitlin Clark's playmaking to the mix and the Fever suddenly look like a serious contender. But the question is, how exciting would a Clark-Ogwumike connection be in Indy?
I mean, I thought that they were professional, like as anyone at this level would be. I'm always impressed by the two of them. I think it was also really fun to see them playing together tonight. They had some synergy and the maturity that they have going in, not even just being here at All-Star.
She's already acknowledged Caitlin Clark's impact, saying, flat out, it's undeniable. Now, imagine pairing Clark's electrifying style with Nneka Ogwumike's experience, like Ogwumike's, is invaluable, especially when it comes to deep playoff runs. But what if
Kelsey. Half-court key by Sabali. She gets it! Welcome back, Satara!
Unicorn isn't going anywhere quietly. At just 25 years old, she's already turning heads around the league. In her breakout 2023 season, she averaged a stellar 19.4 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game, earning her a second All-Star nod. Her two-way game makes her one of the most versatile forwards in the WNBA. And now, Sabali has publicly shared her admiration for Caitlin Clark and the Fever's passionate fan base. Could we be looking at a new super team in the making?
Caitlin is an amazing generational talent, and she's going to do amazing things. But Caitlin is the face right now, and that's also good. She's selling out gyms. Why would you hate against that? We had a sold-out home opener. I think it was a practice game, like it wasn't even serious. We benefited from that because now we have all our fans there, and they're excited, and you have new people coming into a market. She is her own economy, and that is amazing because she's the reflection of what should happen in women's sports.
Now, here's where things really start to get interesting. Fever fans are buzzing with excitement over the possibility of uniting two of the league's brightest young stars, especially after Satara Sabali recently signed with WME Sports, with the same agency that represents Aaliyah Boston. The connection doesn't stop there. They haven't forgotten that Amber Cox, the Fever's new general manager, once worked closely with Sabali. The dots are starting to connect. Imagine a front court anchored by Boston's power in the paint and Sabali's ability to stretch the floor, create off the dribble, and guard multiple positions. That kind of versatility and skill could give Indiana.
Because there were way too many Caitlin fans in our but, it just kudos because it's amazing to see so many people in women's basketball jerseys. It's amazing to see the excitement and the joy that comes out of that.
The Fever might be eyeing an even more electrifying duo than a potential Sabali-Boston frontcourt. Imagine Indiana landing a player who not only matches Caitlin Clark's deep shooting range but also brings proven championship experience to the table. With the Las Vegas Aces facing a tight salary cap situation, a seismic shift could be on the horizon, one that has the potential to completely reshape the WNBA's balance of power.
You know, I've been in this program.
Caitlin Clark! Caitlin Clark!
I love it. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Enter Kelsey Plum, the sharpshooting guard who's been lighting up WNBA scoreboards with her elite scoring ability. In 2023, she was a force from beyond the arc, knocking down threes at an impressive 41.4% clip. But it's not just about accuracy. Plum maintained that efficiency while averaging 5.3 attempts per game, proving she can stay lethal even with high...
Kelsey, you have been so unbelievably gracious. Caitlin's father, Brent, wanted me to thank you for the help that you gave his daughter and family navigate all these eyes, all this pressure. How were you so gracious in this moment?
You know, I think that for me, when I was in that position, I just wanted some love. And I think that, you remember how you feel and you try to pass it on. And I know that, whoever comes next, Caitlin will remember that and she'll do the same.
With stars like Aja Wilson and Jackie Young already locked in, the Aces could be staring down a tough salary cap crunch, one that might force them to make some hard decisions. And if it comes to that, Kelsey Plum could end up being the odd woman out. If that scenario plays out, the Fever would have a golden opportunity. Adding a proven winner like Plum, someone with championship pedigree and elite shooting, could instantly elevate Indiana's roster.
Plum, nasty step back, and the hit from deep.
Wow.
Gabby Williams could be the missing piece of Indiana's championship puzzle. But here's the twist. What if her limited 2024 WNBA season wasn't a setback, but rather the calm before an epic resurgence? While it's true that offense sells seats, but defense wins championships, Williams' impact goes beyond just scoring. Thanks to her overseas commitments, she only played 12 games during the 2024 season. However, don't let that small sample size fool you. During her time on the court, she averaged 10.3 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game, showcasing her all-around versatility. Now, imagine a
can prevent that tonight. Gabby Williams with the pick. Oh, behind the back to Jewel. Hello! Showtime on a Wednesday night.
But Cowan, who couldn't finish, behind the back again for Clark. Give her another assist and a chance for a three-point win.